We back, man. No ask, no questions. We had a bye week, a real long bye week. But we got the Jaguars next. Josh Allen, we're going to be looking out for, and Trevor Lawrence. You know, they're having a pretty terrible season. It's right before the trade deadline. This is pretty important for Trevor.
7 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020.
Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope your bye comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get fresh legs back, you take that time and you run with it.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here, losers of 5 straight.
So many different reasons teams hit the losing skids, but the best way out of it, something has to happen positive early in the game.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags.
They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on...
Look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Now Lawrence to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Lawrence, now this is ETN on the draw.
And he'll take it down shy of the 40. Pick up there, and it's a first down.
Another tote for ETN. And good space to operate there. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence.
To the right side and complete to Thomas.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left.
Bigsby.
No gain on the play, and what to do now?
Going for it, here's ETN.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Comes the Raiders offense now onto the field.
They're led out by their quarterback, a day 3 selection in this year's draft.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was
3rd and about a foot. And they'll go again with Mason. And this is going to be a race for time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
And strong.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Boy, how about that one? He reeled it in one-handed for a touchdown.
Leading
from the shotgun, Lawrence
completes it to Evan Ingram. And he'll be taken.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Jags grab it. And a tough turnover there, as now they will have it at the 6-yard line, 1st and goal. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case,
following the fumble recovery, Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. DK Metcalf, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
and when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's it.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's what. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play.
At all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Now a nice throw right. Back to throw again. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Jacoby Myers, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout it.
For 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 3rd down conversion. They go play action with Lawrence. Thomas has got it, complete. Adding to make the play. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he takes going out. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. ETN bringing in another. ETN up the middle. And he'll get it here to the 10. It's a 1st down. Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jaguars have moved out in front in the 2nd quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this 1st half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Going deep for Diggs. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. And the Jags are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
On 1st down, Lawrence. Left side here, taken in by Metcalf. 2nd and 6. On play action, Lawrence. Thomas brings it in. The 27. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays.
In half number 1. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Here's Lawrence. Open man is Duvernay. He'll be taken down, but he
Throwing it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And his kick is good. And a lead here in a 10-point game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll begin out in Southern California, an AFC West matchup between visiting Denver and the LA Chargers. And it is the Chargers out in front as those two creep towards halftime. Justin Herbert with 2 touchdown passes. From there, we head east to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Houston Texans. Deebo Samuel, a touchdown catch in the victory. Lastly, let's get you way up to Seattle. See what's happening with the Seahawks. And that one all tied. One of the top performers in that first half was the running back Travis Etienne. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
All right, Coach, thank you.
Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. Straight ahead, here's Mason. And he'll get it out to the... They'll look to throw. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up in.
Man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
On the give, it's Mason. And he'll take it down here just shy of the feet.
And try and find a way to take the ball away from them.
Third down, here's Mason. And he's able to pick up 2nd and 4. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers from 4 yards out. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a fro. They'll run with Etienne. And he will have first down yardage. He's tied down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. He'll find Metcalf. And he is tackled to go. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Now Lawrence. That's DK Metcalf running the slant. He's got it to be about a yard or so short. And his kick here is good. 2nd and 5. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And he will return this one to the 6. On 2nd down, Lawrence. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Completes it to Evan Ingram.
7 from the 9. Looking to throw, Lawrence. This is caught. And the Jags are looking at first.
Where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And this to make it a 2-score game. And this one is right through. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's on. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And Diggs has it. Back to throw again. And this one is on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away, no good. And they'll remain 2 scores back as this holds at a 9-point advantage.
3rd down and 4. Now Lawrence.
And he's corralled, but not before.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. He'll drop this one off with ETN.
And they'll bring him down motion right.
They go play action with Lawrence.
Buying time to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 4th quarter of play.
They'll try to run with ETN.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Travis Etienne.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Jaguars, one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends were on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. Now an option play on 2nd down.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield.
2nd and 9 now.
Going deep for Diggs. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here, when they're taking a knee, is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win. Needed one desperately.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the Jags, it may not be too late to salvage their season as the win moves them to 2-5 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the